Hey, it's Dan here, and it's been a while since I've vlogged, and I apologize for that. I think earlier this year I said I'd try and vlog maybe like once a week going forward, but I didn't really keep up with that. Like, a big part of the reason why I didn't vlog as much was because we had to deal with GameSpot and Qualcomm to do this show called Game Cribs. Some of you guys may or may not know about that, but I didn't want to make content that takes away from the show, because it feels like most of the things I talk about would be relevant to the show, because I do live in the house with them and I don't want to spoil anything, because the show does come out about like maybe a week to two after the fact, or after what has actually happened here. So that's probably the biggest reason. But moving forward, I feel like there's a lot of other stuff going on with my life that doesn't involve Game Cribs, and which they don't cover. And a lot of the fans ask, it's like, hey Dan, what's up with you? What have you been doing? So like, these vlogs are going to be more geared towards what's happening in my life. What am I doing? What am I doing with the league versus what's the TSM house doing? So just give you guys a little update. One of the things I've been doing lately is I've done a little bit of traveling. I went to PAX, I went to Vegas, got the whole partying on my system. I realized, you know, I don't know, I feel a little old now. I just came back from like downtown last night, so I think for me personally, I've been really thinking deeply about personal growth and how to improve myself. That's one thing I'm always thinking of. And I think about like a year and a half ago, I had decided, hey, I'm overweight and need to lose weight now. About 35 pounds later, feeling a lot more healthy. And now I've gotten that stone or boulder out of the way, I want to move on to something bigger and better. I'm really exploring like hobbies, things I want to do, things I'm going to enjoy. Some of the things I've been doing lately is I went hiking, I went playing ultimate frisbee. I joined, or I'm discovering like social clubs. I played some dodgeballs with a buddy I met in college. He runs a social club, and I'm even actually thinking of joining a bowling league. And so I'm just really trying to find things I don't know, on more of like a social level. I love you guys to death, my audience, my fans, my viewers, but I'm trying to find things to do too. I'm thinking of like maybe like volunteering. For like half a year when I was in college, I actually volunteered at an elementary school, and I did tutoring after school for free for underprivileged kids. And you know, I made a lot of connections, I learned a lot, I taught a lot, and it's definitely a very valuable experience. And it's one of those experiences I like to re-experience, because it's fulfilling. So I'm thinking of ways I can be more charitable, be more useful to the community, and be more helpful for people in general. So that's what's going on in my life. Moving forward from this day on, hopefully like you guys can keep me more honest. I know one of my biggest fan, Tien, he's always saying, hey Dan, you need to vlog more, and I actually appreciate that. It keeps me accountable for what I do. So that's it for this vlog. I think I've ran it a little dry, so I'm going to try and jump back to you guys not too long from now. Alright, thanks for watching. You guys have a good day.